What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I am very excited because I've got 2 boxes of Weiss Schwartz Star Wars that I need to do an opening of. This, well, I ordered one of these from Amazon Japan, and I ordered it to my proxy address in Japan, and then I checked the other day on Amazon and there were 2 showing there. But they were ordered kind of on the same day for the same price. And I was like, oh, it's doing that thing where it shows the order twice back to back. That's okay. It does that sometimes. And then my box showed up from my middleman proxy address, call it what you will. And it turns out I did, in fact, order 2 boxes of the Weiss Schwartz Star Wars set. I'm in no way, shape or form upset about this because I kind of wish I had ordered 2 boxes. And apparently I did order 2 boxes. So this is very, very cool. And, there's box toppers. And outside of, you know, your really rare cards, etc., 2 boxes should be enough to almost get me the whole set. And then, you know, there'll be a couple of the rarer ones I have to try and get. So, box toppers we have got. Ugh. Don't like having the same box topper twice. As Kylo Ren, it's very cool. And this actually has, I think, a lot of new artwork in. But I'm going to be honest with you, same box topper twice? Nah, we don't want that. Now, one question I get quite a lot about stuff like this. It's an obvious question. Hey, Wossy, are we going to get this set in English? I feel very confident saying no. And there's several reasons. First of all, we've heard nothing about it being released in English. That says quite a lot. But also, this game actually, the Star Wars set, came out a couple of years ago. This is not a new set, so to speak. Oh, I love BB-8. They've reprinted it. But they've reprinted it in a way where you can kind of tell it's a reprint. Well, that's a very cool card. So, it's not actually... It's not hollow, but kind of is hollow, I suppose. Yeah, you see the hollow in the back there. That is a very cool look. Some of these Weiss Schwartz cards look absolutely stunning. So that's rather nice. And they've actually changed the values on some of the cards. So some of the cards, they've literally changed the stats from when it was initially launched. So even though so it is very much a reprint set. And, you know, if I pull any amazing cards, I'm not going to hold quite the value of the original cards. I don't really care, honestly. I love Star Wars and I love TCGs. And me and Weiss... Oh, that's a beautiful card. That's a stunning card. But it came too early, so I think there's something else coming. Oh, yeah. So, what have we got rarity-wise? So we've got an R and a double R. So this is an R, the Yoda. And Leia and R2-D2 is a double R. I love these cards. The characters, actually, they've got a different kind of sheen to them. And then you've got the... Oh, you got the hollow in the back. That is handsome. That is, ladies and gentlemen. That is handsome. So I did... And you look on the channel, you can find it all. I did openings for the Marvel set they did. And I've gone the... Now, I've opened the 2 of the 3 starter decks for the Pixar set. Unfortunately, I've not yet been able to find the Pixar booster boxes for a reasonable price, which is weird that I was able to for Star Wars, because you'd think that'd be more popular. And the sad thing is, oh, there's the rare card. It's Jabba and Han. I think this is all new artwork, and it is beautiful. This is one of those I want the whole set just lined up in a binder, because it's absolutely beautiful. So, yeah. So we reprinted this after a couple of years, and I finally got hold of it. I missed it first time round. I wasn't checking Weiss Schwartz at the time. I now am. So I'm not playing this game loads or anything like that, but essentially it's a case of... I was in on the Marvel set, I'm a little in on the Pixar set, I'm definitely in on the Star Wars set. I am already feeling extremely clever for having bought 2 boxes of this rather than 1. That is already feeling like a very, very good choice. Because these cards look great. So will they be released in English? Nah. Firstly, because they were out a couple of years ago and they never got an English release. Neither did the Pixar set. Neither did the Marvel set. And yet some sets, and when you get one of the shiny ones early, that's a double rare. There's still a rare to come. And yet, the problem is, that's quite a nice one. Oh, I like that. And there's going to be one, like, crazy hyper rare card. In my Marvel boxes, I got a Hulk landscape card and a Spider-Man one. And they are two of the best cards I pulled in any card game ever. They're both absolutely stunning. So, you know, if you look at those sets that came out in Japan, but aren't getting an English release, Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar, they've all got something in common, and that is that they're Disney properties. And basically, there's something going on with the licensing. And obviously, we've got Lorcana, which seems to be an... Ooh, lovely Kylo Ren card. We've got Lorcana, which does seem to be an English-only game. It doesn't. I've not heard anything about a Japanese release. Although I'm not tracking it too hard. Maybe it's out there. So that seems to be what they're doing over there. It seems to be very much a licensing thing. It's a case of, for some reason, they can give Weiss Schwartz the chance to do this in Japanese, but not in English. And look at the artwork. You know, we're going a little bit speedily here because we've got 2 boxes to get through. Oh, wait, I think we've already had that one. Wait, have we? No, we've had a similar one. Those are not the same cards. Not even got the same stats. They are both rare cards. They are both Han Solo. But they are not the same Han Solo. That's quite nice. So, yeah, it seems to be that they've got kind of the license to do it in Japan. But they don't have the license to do it in the West. Which is not terribly unusual. Essentially, Disney sell the license to these companies to do card games. But it's only in a particular territory because... I mean, the general rule is you don't ever give more than you have to. Oh, that is a very nice card. That's not the same one, is it? No. So this is a double rare card again, which is very nice. And that means there's still a rare to come. Double rares come earlier. Oh, that's the rare card. Oh, that's kind of beautiful. Oh, well, I love the design. These are not the same. You see, you've got the sheen is different to the character in the background. Then you've got that quite hollow, that quite subtle hollow pattern. It's very cool. But yeah, this is not the same as a hollows were for the Marvel set, for instance. And the Marvel seemed more like stock art. This seems more very original art, and it's just beautiful. But, you know, you never give away more than you have to. So, you know, if a company comes and goes, hey, can we make card games in the US? If they're only a US company or whatever, then you only give them the rights in the US so that you can sell the rights to other countries, to other companies later. That's pretty standard. That's how you do it. Oh, lovely Luke card there. So, well, that's what the back of the cards look like. So, yeah, so they end up having a situation where they can give Weiss Schwartz the license to make these cards in Japanese, but they can't give them the license to make the cards in English. So we end up in this weird situation where you've got this brilliant Marvel set. I think I'm like 2 cards away from completing that. You've got this beautiful Pixar set, this beautiful Star Wars set. And yet, you know, these are properties which are very popular outside of Japan. Oh, we've got a double rare Vader card. And they end up not getting and a single rare Vader card as well. Oh, that's a Vader-rific pack, that one is. So then we end up in a situation where you can't get them even though they're extremely cool. So yeah, that's just the way it is, unfortunately. We can all be a little bit sad about this if you want, but nothing we can really do about it. And like I say, this is the second time I missed the boat on this first time round. I am delighted that I was able to get on this second time round, get my order in, get a couple of boxes, but I wouldn't expect this to be ever getting a release in English. This seems to be a Japanese-only set. Oh, that's quite a nice Emperor card. So yeah, that's essentially where we are with this. It's extremely cool. It's extremely awesome. And I need to try and complete this set now. And I don't know how awkward it's going to be trying to find singles with the reprint and all of that. But I need to find somewhere. If anyone's got a hookup for a Japanese site, or any site that sells Japanese Weiss Schwartz cards, there's a few singles I need to pick up to complete my Marvel set and this one. So if anyone's got the details, I would be delighted. Ooh, that is a very cool card. Now that's full on texture, that one is. You can see the texture there. This is a treble rare card. I think That's my treble rare for the box. Oh, we've got a rare Boba Fett as well. I think the general deal is that you get a few double rare cards. You get a rare in every pack. You get a few double rare cards in every pack. And then you get a treble rare or above, one per box. And that includes the stamped cards. Now, I don't know what the deal is with stamped cards. I don't know if there's a certain number per case or whether they're truly random or what. But I've never been able to pull a stamped card. And the stamped cards are so good. But if they are like one per case, what you will find, and you see this with Dragon Ball quite a lot, whereby there's, you get one secret rare or whatever it is per case. So you'll find people basically open boxes, and then as soon as they hit the secret rare from the case, they then sell the rest of the case. But they sell them as booster boxes. But with Dragon Ball, you've got to be extremely careful where you buy your boxes from, because there's so many places that will sell them, and you have literally no chance of pulling a secret rare, or whatever the rarity is. Oh, lovely rare Finn card there. Nice. So yeah, so I don't know if Weiss Schwartz is like that in Japan, where people are basically selling me boxes that are guaranteed not to have one. I like to think they're not. I don't know is the honest answer. But I bought these off Amazon. I got these for a very good price. So yeah, I basically got these for RRP. And even if I'm not getting a stamped card, and it seems like I've only got 2 packs left from this box, even if there is no chance of getting a stamped card, I don't know if there isn't, but even if there isn't, this is still extremely cool. Oh, there's my rare Vader card. That's rather nice. And the goal here is basically to try and just nodding up to double rares. The goal is up to double rares to just get one of every card, whack them in a binder, and just sit and enjoy the lovely Star Wars artwork. That's my goal, ladies and gentlemen. That's my goal. Last pack from the first box. Lots of Luke and Vader here, somewhat predictably. Oh, wait a second. Well, that's even bigger than a treble R rare. That's an SP. And I don't know exactly what that is, but it's textured and it's got gold detailing, and oh my goodness. When you pull the good cards from Weiss Schwartz, like the Spider-Man and Hulk cards I pulled from Marvel, it's basically about the best possible cards you can pull in any card game. Look how beautiful that card is. Oh, here's me thinking I was done for the box. Oh, I was not done. Oh, and then we got a Snoke card there as well. Oh, very nice. Oh, I am loving that Rey card. And don't get me wrong, right? I liked the Kylo Ren card. The Kylo Ren card was cool. I was happy with the Kylo Ren card. But oh my word, that is an absolutely beautiful Rey card. And I was thinking the other day, I kind of want to rewatch the prequel trilogy now. Because, we're getting up to Christmas and they just seem like the kind of films you should be rewatching at Christmas. So I'm just trying to find the double rares. Because the rares and the double rares, it's quite hard to tell them apart a little bit. I'm sure they've got slightly different foiling or whatever. But it's not that easy to tell the rares and the double rares apart. The cards above double rare, however, when you get all the texturing and all of that coming in, oh, they stand out, ladies and gentlemen. They stand out very nicely indeed. So box number 1 down, but oh look, we've got another one. So a lot of the commons and uncommons we will already have seen from here. So we're going to try and go at a slightly faster clip for this one. I might save sleeving the rares until the end and just hope nothing goes wrong. Oh, we are starting off strong with a triple rare. Look at the texture on that one. So does that mean we've still got one above a triple rare? Because we did in the last box. In the last box, we got a treble rare. But then we also got one above. Could that be happening again? The answer is, I rather hope so, frankly. Because, don't get me wrong, the Kylo Ren card looks cool. The R2-D2 card looks cool. But that Rey card, oh, I like it. Speaking of which, I like Star Wars. There's a weird thing with Star Wars where you're only allowed to like some of it. And if you don't like all of it, you're not a real fan or something like that. I like all the trilogies. I remember when I was a kid, I was young, so I was born in 85. So when the prequel trilogy came around, I was kind of a teenager. And I loved the prequel trilogy. I was collecting various merch. Oh, there's a rare Emperor card. I was collecting merch. I was going to fast food restaurants, buying Pepsi with the right cans. I was doing all that stuff. I got into the prequel trilogy and I loved it. But at the time, we weren't allowed to like the prequel trilogy. It was terrible. And now, you're not really allowed to, or supposed to like the sequel trilogy with Rey and Ren and all of that. But... oh, there's that Boba Fett card again. The fact that the rares are starting to repeat, I think is a good sign. I think it means I've got most of them. That would be good. I think a couple of double R rares are going to be missing, but that's okay. I should mention, actually, the treble R rares tend to be, at least they were in Marvel, alternate art. So the really rare, hard-to-find cards are just blinged out versions of cheaper cards. Oh, there's a double R rare R2-D2. Is that one of the ones we got before? It's not the same as the, and there's the fin. Lovely. So, did we pull the double R rare R2-D2 already? We did not. And again, the double R rares, these are going to be the things that stop me having a complete collection in my binder or force me to go and buy singles. So the goals of the double R rares is very much to try and pull ones we don't have from somewhere else. That is very much the goal. So yeah, so now with the sequel trilogy, you're not supposed to like that one, it's terrible, etc. But I really like the sequel trilogy. And I know that there are problems with it, and I know that having kind of one director doing 1 and 3, but a different director doing 2, was obviously not a great idea. And the first is not... the transition between 1 and 2 and then 2 and 3 is not as smooth as you might like, because they've got different directors. But I just really like all Star Wars films. I think they're all really good. Oh, there's the double R rare Vader, and I do think that's one we've already had. Oh, and there's a lovely rare Yoda as well. But that double R rare Vader does, that does look a little bit familiar. That does look like one we've already seen. Yeah, unfortunately it is. Boo! With the rares, we're going to get doubles, because in theory we should be pretty much getting them all. But with the double R rares, I don't think... I think if you get them all from 2 boxes and you have to get super lucky, or I'm not expecting to get them all from 2 boxes, which is why I don't want to see them doubling up. I want to see them being different. There's another. Oh, there's a lovely rare Vader card. So that's halfway through the second box. We've got half a box to go, and I'm now thinking, am I going to get another real show card? We've had 2 treble R rares. That is amazing. The question is the Rey card I got. The SR, whatever they're called. Was that super lucky, getting one of those in a box with the treble R rare? Was it a really good box? Or is that the way boxes are supposed to be? Should I be expecting something cool from this second box? Or should I just be happy that I got something in the first box? Well, let's have a look. Annoyingly, the fact that they've done a reprint of this set probably means they're not working on a new set. Although I would love to be wrong about that, ladies and gentlemen. I would very much... oh, that's a nice looking card. Hadn't seen that one yet. I would very much love to be, or at least not that I remember, love to be wrong about that. And Weiss Schwartz, they do lots of... they're one of these card games. They do lots of licensed stuff, but they switch up the licensing every time. So, like I say, we've had the Marvel set, the Star Wars set, the Pixar set. They're the ones that have grasped my attention personally. But there are a bunch of others. Oh, let's see, we got that one as well. That's a double R rare that we've already got. But there's plenty of others that, that aren't for me personally, but other people get very, very excited about. So I'm just kind of a little bit excited to see what comes next. What Weiss Schwartz sets are going to be coming. Now, I did do a video about Pixar when it was revealed, and I did one about Marvel as well. So if there's any particularly good sets that are revealed that take my fancy, I'll probably do a video on the channel. I'll tell you all about it, and you can start getting hyped with me. So we are in the last few packs now. We've got a few more rares to see. That's a lovely Rey card. Hopefully there's another super duper duper crazy rare card. That would be nice. What are we down to? We're down to our last 4 packs. 4 packs remaining, and after that, it's over, ladies and gentlemen. And as much as I would love to open another box of this set, because because I'm into so many card games, I can't really justify spending too much on one. It's a case of, having to invest in other games, go and buy singles. There's a lovely double R rare we haven't seen yet, with Luke getting into the, I want to say X-Wing. And there's a Han rare. Yeah, of course it's an X-Wing. It's literally in the shape of an X. I forget things. Right. I do miss those Christmases when we had a new Star Wars film. There is Avatar this year, but if I may be so bold as to say so, I don't think that new Avatar movie is exciting to me as a new Star Wars would be. I'm having to kind of tilt these a little bit, make sure I'm not missing any of these cool cards. There's a Ray, right. A Ren, sorry. Man, those Ray and Ren are easy to confuse. So, 2 packs left. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get one more extremely cool card? Or was the last box just me getting lucky? Still haven't had it hit a stamped card. Oh, we've got another double R rare. But it's not the really fancy one we're after. In fact, is it? Is this a nice example to show? Yes, I believe so. So you'll notice these are the same card mechanically, but this one is super duper rare and awesome. I actually got the same basic art as well, but one of them is just extremely cool. So is that a double R rare I'd already had? It is. Yes, I'd already had that one. Boo, etc. Never mind. Right. So we've got 1 pack left. If I'm gonna get one more really cool card, kinda has to be here. It has to be in this pack, or it's not happening. No pressure, pack. No pressure. But come on, give me something really cool, would ya? What do we got? Now I don't know exactly when it comes up, but it's gonna be in the first few cards. Is it? No, I think we've run out of time. No, just a rare card in this pack. And it's that lovely Han Solo we've seen before. Overall, I can't be too upset. In terms of the double R rares, a few more doubles than I would ideally like. But then we did get those free as well. And like I say, this Ray card is definitely one of the coolest cards I've seen in any card game. It is absolutely beautiful. And now I'm sad because I have no more Star Wars cards to open. Boo, etc. But hopefully Weiss Schwartz will announce a new set I'm very excited about in the not too distant future. And I can start getting excited about that one. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about this. I want to know if you picked any of these up. I want to know if you pulled anything cool. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? And then the usual deal, comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays. Bye.